Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. You may notice I'm in a different location. That's because I actually just moved to Georgia. I'm finishing my school here, but anyway, that's not what this video is about, so we'll get into that later, and we'll even maybe do a room tour later. My room is a little messy right now. I thought it might be fun to film oh look, the sunlight is coming. It might be fun to film just a really quick makeup tutorial. So I wanted to film what I do when I'm trying to just do something really quick. I have a little bit of acne right now, so it's going to be a little bit more coverage than just BB cream, but it's still pretty simple. I'm running out of makeup, so let's just not even talk about that. My primer seems to have disappeared, so that's pretty exciting. Whatever. Oh, I also just got a new phone. I do film on my phone, and then I edit it in iMovie, which I know is super, like, whatever, but the quality's still pretty good, so I'm not upset about it. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with my foundation primer. I use Mary Kay because it's the only one I have, so whatever. If I'm looking this way, it's because that's where my mirror is, but actually I can see pretty good in this too, so it works pretty well, but I don't have anything to compare to because I've never used primer until I moved here, and it's so hot my makeup melts off, so do it on my nose and then the rest of my face. If my face looks really red, that's because it is. It hates me. So I don't know if you can tell that I look a little different, but you'll see later. I did chop my hair off and I actually lost about 20 pounds now, which is pretty exciting. So I'm kind of like thinking about bringing you guys along on that journey with me because it's all new, you know? Now I'm gonna go in with my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Glow Shears Illuminating Tinted Moisturizer. This is Fair to Light. It's actually a little dark for me, but that's okay. It's basically like a CC cream, but it's tinted moisturizer. Get out my stippling brush. I can put it on with just my fingers, and I do that sometimes. But basically this is just to get rid of redness because it's super, super, super low coverage. And I go back over my problem areas and like under my eyes and stuff with concealer, because this does not cover anything. It just helps even out my redness. Once I don't have acne, I can use this by itself, but I have acne right now because my skin's freaking out about this weather change. It looks like it did nothing. In the summer, I like for my freckles to show, especially on my forehead, which is why I use just super simple makeup. And then I only use concealer, like high coverage makeup on my problem areas. I'm gonna grab my concealer. This is Revlon Color Stay. It's got crap on it, not surprised, nothing new here. Revlon Color Stay in 02 Light Pale. Just have a few little pimples to cover up, and then I'm just gonna do a tiny bit under my eyes. And then we're gonna go back in with the stippling brush and just blend those out. This concealer does seem to go pretty well with the other makeup, like it blends in well with it, so that's good. It's still low coverage because this concealer is kind of crappy in all honesty. Usually if I'm going for full coverage, I use Dermacol just as a concealer, and everybody knows what Dermacol is, I'm sure. It's like crazy, super high coverage makeup. I did a tutorial on it if you want to see exactly what that stuff is all about. It's pretty crazy. So you can see it's just super light coverage, and that's all I want, is just for myself not to look so red. Even though this is light coverage, I still like to set under my eyes, and I like to set my blemishes, like my blemish areas, because if I don't, they're gonna just come uncovered. So I still set them. And I use this Airspun Loose Face Powder. This stuff's actually really awesome, and it smells good. It's only like, I think I paid $7, maybe $6 or something like that. I think they were buy one get one free when I got them, but they've been around for like ever. My friend Arrington, who you've seen in some of my videos, suggested them, and I'm obsessed. So I go over my pimples, then I also set my under eyes. My pencil, my eyebrow pencil just ran out. Usually I would just use that because, like I said, it's super simple. But I'm just going to use my gel, and I don't have a spoolie because I left it in Ohio. I need to get one of those. But I use, and Arrington gave me this too, I use e.l.f.'s eyebrow kit, and I don't know what color this is. Light. It's light, apparently. So I just get a little bit on my brush, and I just fill them in how I normally would. It looks better on camera than in person, which is really funny to me. It's not my best work, but I really need a spoolie, so there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of eyeshadow just to give something, like a little bit of depth or whatever. Tiny bit, literally, just nothing. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of Suspect, which is just this brown here, and literally that's it. See? Natural. Natural. Normally, I use a primer on my eyes too, but ain't nobody got time for that. It's natural. I'm not doing it. It's natural. How many times have I said that in this video now? Okay, so now we're gonna brush off this, and then I'm just gonna lightly set the rest of my face. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with some blush. Oh, actually no. So this mascara, I always let the primer dry first. There's a primer on one side. What's it called? There's a step 1 and a step 2, but really it's like a, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, well there's like this white stuff you put on first. It's essentially like, it's not really primer, it's just the first step. I don't know. So you put that on first, and I like to let it dry before I put on the other part. Like I let it dry while I do my blush. I probably should curl my eyelashes, but I don't really want to. Okay, so then while this white part dries, which I know looks real nice by itself, but I'm not leaving it like that, don't worry. While this dries, oh, by the way, this is called Double Extend by L'Oreal. I really like it, like a lot. It's a really nice mascara. You'll see, it's crazy. Anyway, while that is, first step is drying and hardening, I guess, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush, just super light blush. I'm not doing any contour today because we're going for natural. Very nice. Loving those sounds coming from outside. So then I actually use this Triple Baked bronzer. It has this light color right here, and it's by Revolution. I actually really like this stuff too. It's kind of shiny, but I feel like it blends well. I just use the lightest color and I highlight with it, and it makes a really nice highlighter. Okay, yeah, you can see it's just a super nice highlight. I really like it a lot. So then I'm gonna wipe my finger off and do my second step of my mascara. Last step, let me go get it because apparently I don't bring anything that I need to the table. The last step, which I normally just do in the car, I just bought this Total Hydration chapstick. It tastes like eucalyptus mint. They actually have tinted ones too, but they were like $2 more, so I was like, Plus I don't know, I don't really need the tinted. I have really pink lips. So I just put this on and it has like a shiny, like moisturized look. I love this stuff. It tastes so good. So yeah, that's like the completed look. I'm gonna put my shirt on and take my hair down, and then we'll wrap this up. And we're back. All right, so this is like the finished look, which you already saw that, so I don't really know why I felt like I needed to take my hair down and stuff. But I did chop it all off. Check it out. It's a little messy today, but that's okay. I chopped it off because I knew I was moving to Georgia, and I was like, well, it's gonna be hot, and I don't want to, yeah, all that mess. But yeah, I actually really love it. So yeah, I might be doing some short hair tutorials. We'll see, maybe. It's short to me, but apparently people are telling me it's not that short. And I'm like, really? Because it feels pretty short. I hear my roommate. I feel like everybody's gonna judge me. I don't know why. Actually, my roommate Marilee is super cool. And she said that she would like to do YouTube videos with me. She like found my channel. A couple people found it and I was like, oh. They're like, we love your videos. I was like, oh, that's really terrifying. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna watch those. Like I put them up and I don't think people are gonna watch them. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is the finished look. It's just super like light coverage. Like you can see, my goal was just cover up the pimples and try to look put together without looking like I have on 6 pounds of makeup. The video took me 20 minutes to film, but in general, normally it only takes me about 10 minutes to make this happen. It's really super easy. Like you can see that glow when I move my face. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully I'll be filming more often and I will see you guys later. So goodbye from Georgia.